All right. Let's see if it works. Yo, can you guys hear us?
Are we good?
I think so.
Are we good?
Let me see. It says we're live.
Are we good? All right, sweet.
All right, good.
What is going on?
Did you guys trade today? Who took a win?
How's everybody doing today? I'm excited for this venture of weekly live streams with all of you. Mixture of trading live, education, entertainment, and a bunch of giveaways. Very excited to connect with you guys, and hopefully as this continues and as time goes on, you guys continue learning and making money alongside of us, which will be very cool to see. But this will be today, at least being the first stream, intro, and a little bit of connection from me to you guys and Rauf to you guys as well.
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, I think most people took longs today on NQ. Oh, we're going to have to watch gold again, bro.
Yeah,
Take it back.
Gold and oil. Mainly gold. Gold now is probably just going to reach just round numbers. Like, I think that gold's next objective is 3,700.
Dude, start of the year, I had a killer position on gold and silver. So did Nick.
Oh my gosh. Where are you guys from? Like, around the world. Drop some flags.
Absolute stud.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yo, guys, is this bro? Nick banned me from that Discord. I don't know why.
No, you didn't.
Nick banned me. Felt my aura. That's a crazy amount of W's, bro. Not even done anything. For that.
Oh man.
Dude, honestly, today, 12 p.m. reversal on NQ. Sell.
Yeah, dude, if we could run Friday's high, I would love that. I can't. I don't really know anything between this range. I literally had Friday's high and low marked off on NQ and ES and the Dow. I thought that the Dow was gonna clean out Friday's low and then we reverse from there. Like, I wanted something like this. I literally wanted. Why isn't this working? This to then go higher, create an SMT with the NASDAQ like this, and then target Friday's high on NQ. But we had an SMT. We had an SMT here, these 4-hour candle lows, and then now realistically, the only entry that I saw today, this was the SMT at that 4-hour candle low here. The only thing that I could have done was buy the closure of these down close candles, primarily this one being the one that cleared out this short-term low. This being like at least for the people that know me, my order block.
Is that in Q?
Yeah. This. Dude. And then there was also an SMT inside of this 15-minute gap here as well. Like that. But I think the 1 minute wasn't too bad. But still not the most favorable piece. That M1 inverse here, there wasn't really an order block execution, but at least it reached the 15-minute external high from that 15-minute internal range liquidity pool. Did you guys, anybody take trade today? I took a trade on oil.
I can't believe you traded oil today.
Dude, it was clean. I'll show you guys.
I've not touched that in like 2 years, I think. Look at the weekly. No, look at the date.
It looks horrendous, but I caught a bomb.
2020, this market was so good.
So fire.
And 2022, actually.
I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys this beauty on oil.
No way, the MMXM trader's here. Oh my god, MMXM trader, guys.
Wait, is he actually in here?
Yeah. We should get him on the stage right now. Yeah, I'm putting a picture.
Can we dox MMXM on Blue Guardian Futures?
Yes, we should. 1,000 likes on this stream, and I will dox MMXM for all of you guys.
I'll dox him, his face, and his course.
Yes, 1,000 likes. We can make that happen. Take your shirt off. Bro, he's always got his shirt off, bro.
Dude, you guys are lucky that I am even wearing a tank top right now. I put on the tank top. I was on FaceTime with Rauf, and I was shirtless prior. I was like, you know what? Let me just be respectful for this first stream and actually have my shirt on. Because from here, like literally from this stream, I am going right to the gym. Like I have my pre-workout, and then I have sourdough bread with honey and peanut butter. I am going to show you guys the short that I took on oil today. Top-down analysis from my view on oil was an SMT at the previous monthly highs between CL and RB. Daily chart. Look even closer. We had a SMT at the previous daily highs and also SMT inside of a daily bearish fair value gap with HO right here. And you could see that CL actually created the lower high, failing to tag that corresponding daily gap. And then if you also look at this from a weekly perspective too, these corresponding lows here there's no SMT down here, while also at the same time, there is an SMT, or there's relative equal lows here as well on oil. So nothing that I had down here signified price reversing from this point to then go higher. So my bias stayed bearish. Now, if I look for my execution and I go deeper on this time frame, my execution was from a 15-minute execution right here. So my SMT was set in at that daily high. We created a up close candle that cleared short-term high right here. And then all I did was I took an execution short at 9 o'clock when we closed below the opening price of this up close candle that actually cleared liquidity, closed below. So that's my change in state delivery. And then I targeted the Asia lows resting out here. And I also targeted the lows resting here as well. So that was my short. But I eventually think that oil will come down to 61.45 and then higher time frame monthly objective 61.09.
Dude, so, actually, oil was so clean today when I look at this.
It is really nice. And this is such a clean market maker sell model too.
And this is like gold, actually. Gold was.
This is a very, very nice market maker sell model. And if we can create I guess maybe if you guys are watching this moving into tomorrow, if there's another 4-hour imbalance that's created here, that would be another selling point. So if oil maybe wants to move in the PM, or maybe if it wants to get some sort of action during Asia, or if nothing, Asia, London, some sort of retracement back into this to then get some redistribution down to these relative equal lows, and then this resting low here at 61.09. So if I were you guys, I would definitely add this to your watch list for a price to continue reaching down to this low.
No, you know, I've been in calls on Apple. I'm still holding Apple calls.
You're holding Apple calls right now?
Yeah, I got an Apple at like 201. I want new highs. I think with the new iPhone, we'll get the new high.
What strike price did you get?
I'll have to check. I bought monthlies. Wait, what else was I looking at? Dude, look at Tesla. Generational.
Thank you guys. I've been trading options for a while. Ralph's trading options now too.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I only trade monthlies or weeklies. I don't trade intraday options.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like really feeling like a sell off or a buy off, then I'll get in on 0 DTEs. That's just when I want to push and risk a bit more, I guess.
Yeah. Like what Ralph said too, like he like just trades monthly and weeklies. Like I do the same thing. I just trade price tagging monthly or weekly fair value gaps on stocks. And then I'll buy them with 3 to 6 months expiration out, and then looking to target like the monthly or weekly external high for a strike price. Oh yeah, that market maker sell model on oil is fire, like literally fire.
Giveaways, bro. You guys are gonna get the giveaways.
Yeah, we're gonna do the
giveaways, please.
God,
Yes.
you guys are like addicts. I know. Giveaway free.
Give me an account. Yes, you'll get the accounts. We promise. What are you thinking tomorrow on NQ?
All right.
Dude, I don't want to buy NQ anymore. I hate buying this market.
I mean, dude, I've really, really wanted to see like one side of the range. Like I would have been so bullish moving into the rest of the week if the Dow cleaned out this low, because then I would have been like, all right, cool. Monday low of week, Wednesday or Thursday CPI sends it to all-time highs, because again, like this is pretty gross seeing that, but I don't really know what's going to happen after we run Friday's high. I really don't know.
I want a reversal in this market, bro.
Me too. I wanted, like, if I look at the monthly, I wanted price to come down to this monthly gap.
Yeah. The thing with NQ is I hate buying this market. I'd rather sell it.
I feel like it should be time for price to have some sort of cool off moving into the fall months. Can we do a poll? Can we make polls on here? Because I want to get a poll going to see if we're bullish or bearish. Yeah, I want to see what you guys are. I want to see what you guys are on. Like, get a good general consensus on you guys' bias for index futures.
How do we make the poll? We're gonna make one of them.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to figure it out.
No, maybe the mod can make a poll if we're bullish or bearish.
Yeah, if there's a mod in the chat, can we get somebody to make it and depict where the general consensus is with you guys on bullish or bearish? Gold's going to 3,700.
Yeah, my start of year target was 3,500.
Mm-hmm.
I already got that.
We want a poll to see where the general consensus is in regards to price.
General consensus, bro. That's a big word that came from you. I did not expect that.
Dude, I passed English up until like the 7th grade. That's when I started failing and I started cheating.
And then you got into trading.
I'm not even kidding. If I couldn't trade, I would be working at McDonald's. There was no hope at all.
Nick does futures, bro. We need to get Nick in here. I'm a big fan.
No hope. But since I found trading, this guy became my best friend. This guy became my best friend.
You got to put that up on your wall.
Benji. I will put it on my wall. I have to hang this one. Yo, who's been following me since my old logo? My old logo was this. Who remembers this one?
That's the ICT. That's still your logo,
No,
bro.
no. That's disregard this. Also, shout out my ex-girlfriend.
That's still your logo, I think.
No. It was in graffiti.
Oh, okay.
It was in graffiti, and the one that I have now is like more cleaned up. You mean?
How to win the giveaway? I don't know. We'll pick someone. We'll pick like a few people at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's do. I know a lot of you guys trade the foreign exchange markets. Let's go over some FX like Euro, USD, dollar, and GBP. I haven't looked at these in a while, but from my view, at least, I genuinely feel bad for you guys that trade only FX because this looks horrendous, but I want lower. I think that dollar goes lower.
Dude, I've been holding EU longs for so long. I've been holding them since 19th of August. Sometimes I'll just mess around and play with forex.
Wait,
I still think we go higher though.
we can just send this an invite. Hold on, I could send it to Nick. Hold on, where Nicholas?
He's joining.
Yeah, I'm just sending it to him. Yeah, I like Euro USD higher, and I like, well, primarily Euro USD taking out this corresponding high right here, which is literally just a daily and weekly external high as well. Just you guys have been enduring so much pain through the previous weeks. Basically, all of summer, foreign exchange markets have been in consolidation. But the reasoning behind my long bias and why I think price should be going higher on Euro USD is this. So if we look and compare monthly chart between the three, and like what helps me out when I'm looking for SMT, I just invert the dollar index because it just makes me see it's much better. But if I like compare these lows, higher low resting on the euro, and then I look at the same thing for GBP, lower low set in here, which is an SMT with the dollar index as well. So euro showing strength and pound showing weakness. Dollar should gravitate to this corresponding low, while euro gravitates to 118.294. That should be very easy and attainable. But the way to get to that point has been pretty nasty.
No, I think once we get the high though on euro, it should just rip through. I don't think it'll stop.
Agreed.
I'm pretty bearish on DXY. Do you remember that year I was so bearish on DXY in the Discord?
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. That was literally hilarious because everybody on Twitter was on the opposite side.
Bro, I went through like hell for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was like, can I talk about CFDs and futures? I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't really trade CFDs unless, I mean, if you want to swing trade long term, then I'd stick with forex. To me, forex is like an investment market rather than trading it intraday.
I personally think that like how Blue Guardian has their platform set up, and for the people that are not familiar with like futures trading and want to hop into it, the platform that they use is Project X, and the way that it works is it's as simple as executing, like, because a lot, like, let's say Trade that's more so of like an outdated futures platform where you don't really know your risk parameters behind your trade executions. When you're executing on Blue Guardian on Project X, it's as simple as buying, dragging down, seeing a numbered set risk of how much you would lose if price hit your stop loss, and then dragging the TP to your anticipated target, showing exactly how much you would be making. So it's a very, very user-friendly platform. and a very good transition to people that are not accustomed to futures trading. So if you want to get into it, I would capitalize on this promotion that they have going on right now and pick up these accounts. Because one, I'm not sure how much longer that's going to go on for. So if you want to hop in and try Blue Guardian and get into futures now, this is all we're going to be trading. Like literally all we're going to be trading, futures markets.
Yeah, I think they have like 55% off now in this stream.
Yeah. And as of right now, the best way when you're looking to pick up prop firms, it's you're going to go to the prop firm that has the best deal out. And as of right now, their deal is topping like literally almost every prop firm that has anything out right now. So I would highly suggest doing that for however long it might be active.
And definitely copy trading them as well. That's the one thing that most people, like switching from CFDs over to futures, they don't realize that you get to copy trade these accounts. Like with CFDs, most people are not used to copy trading, but with this, I would definitely recommend copy trading a few, especially with Project X. That's pretty easy.
Yep.
Can you answer? I always feel like copying other people. I mean, to be honest, easiest answer to that is you don't have a strategy or you don't know how to trade. That's pretty much it, right? Because if you feel the need to copy everyone else or whatever other people do, you're basically not knowing what you want to do every time you press a button. And that's a big issue. So number one, I would step back and actually figure out how you want to trade, what type of trader you are, and build on from that. Bullish or bearish? Let's see the vote. Bro, 85% of people are bearish, or bullish. So we have to sell this market tomorrow or Wednesday.
Wait, what is it?
85% of people are bullish.
Okay, yeah, I'm shorting. I'm not even kidding. What happens when a majority, when everybody is on one side, it's the same thing with sports betting. If the majority of the money is on one side, the other side always wins.
Yeah, demo until you get confident. That's also true. I would also, honestly, instead of demoing, I'd pick up like a cheap challenge account. Just trade that because you have a bit of emotional backing behind you, you know? Like if you take a loss or if you blow the account, end of the day, you can figure out why you lost it rather than just not having any emotions behind it.
I have a very different view on this. I think that demo trading and paper trading is completely and utterly pointless.
Yeah, I think rather going into like an eval, the best case scenario, there's no worst case scenario to trading an eval, even if you're trying to gain confidence, because if you blow it, you find out why you blew it. If you pass it, you're funded. You might not get to a payout, but at least you got funded.
Like paper trading is so pointless. There's no emotions tied behind any of the trades that you're taking. And you should just be buying a cheap evaluation account, a $10,000 account, $25,000, whatever it might be, extremely cheap. Buy that, trade that, because at least there's going to be some sort of emotional tie behind that because you paid for it. And if you can't afford a account and that, then if you can't afford an account, then you just shouldn't be trading to begin with, and be focusing on saving money to the point where you can afford one of those accounts. So I think that at a bare minimum, do an evaluation. At least that. That's my best piece of advice, and documenting every single possible trade that you take on that evaluation.
Yeah. Low key, I have a controversial take on backtesting as well. I mean, backtesting is great just to build confidence and realizing your strategy repeats, because a lot of people are backtesting 5 days out of a week, 5 hours out of a day. I guess that's going to help you a bit, but really you should be forward testing this once you understand that the model repeats. That's why I would say. Look at the other once it takes out the range. That's a very smart way to trade. Legendary paths. I like it.
I think the NASDAQ is going to reach. NASDAQ's probably going to create. Well, actually, no. I don't think we're going to get into this hourly gap, but I'm surprised that the S&P 500. I was looking at the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour at London is flat, and I was expecting that drop down lower at 10 o'clock if we were going to get a reversal, come down to that, tap the inefficiency, and then go higher. But we end up just reversing from the 8 o'clock. This whole move, in my opinion, has been so low probability today.
Wait, what is that? The longs on ES?
Yeah, the longs. I haven't favored a single thing that we've had today.
Dude, today all I could look for in ES was downside. It did give the downside. Dow gave it the best though. That's what I was looking for mainly today. And NQ. I don't agree with this move or higher that NQ did, but that's just me personally. I think we should get a move lower, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday.
Dow set in relative equal lows too at 45,322.
Yeah.
We bounced off of nothing, but like we created a decent sized SMT, but I really didn't like this.
Loki, I think into Tuesday overnight, ES will probably give some longs back to Friday's high.
Yeah.
That's definitely a Asia move.
I think that we're probably gonna see Friday's highs on NQ by PM or in PM session. If PM even wants to give some sort of move, maybe it drops down into like an hourly gap, or ES creates an hourly gap, and then price could expand from there. That's like my only depiction behind price.
Right now, yeah, ES has been the lagging one for me as well. I think maybe at 12, if NQ gives some sort of retracement, that's mainly how I like to trade. I'll look for a retracement back into the range, maybe at 50%.
Guys, the giveaway is going to come. The giveaway is going to come. I'm seeing the same messages repeat like nonstop. I mods need to come in here and help out with these spam things. I need to send in a message. Hold on.
I need a giveaway as well. Why have you guys never considered me? How about that? How about we switch this stream on its head and you guys give us accounts? We should do that. Do you remember UJ? This used to be
This is actually
great market. Ooh, one of my favorites. How can we look for long entries on gold? I'll leave that up to Matt.
Oh my god.
What's your market? I don't trade gold.
Wait. Okay. Oh, another thing that I wanted to go over was Bitcoin or crypto for the people that trade crypto. Are you guys bullish or bearish on crypto at this point in price?
Dude, start of the year, I was looking for 120 on Bitcoin. I didn't hold any, though. That was my biggest fumble.
You were what?
I was bullish on Bitcoin until 120, like 120K.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get in on any of it. Dude, same with Meta and what do you call it? Microsoft. When NQ dropped like 30%, that was a generational buy. Did you get in?
On Microsoft?
Yeah, or
No.
Meta.
But I did signal this to Dodgy. Bro, I'm telling you, just buying monthly gaps is just the key in trading stocks. Look at this. Wait, hold on. Well, I had it on some sort of Microsoft. There it is. There she is. Look at this.
Have I ever thought about building a trading bot? Yeah, you guys want to see my trading bot? I'm never going to sell it.
Well, you should share your screen and show them their trading bot.
Wait, I'm trying to find the screenshot of it. It's on my phone.
You lost $200 on Bitcoin?
Can you guys see that? I didn't code that though, but
Bro,
that's all.
You just showed nude.
That's all time-based ranges, bro. I need one emotions again.
Oh shit! Wait, I sorry, I didn't mean to say that. T, I literally couldn't see. I can't see messages because there's just.
Oh, T's here, bro.
He goes, Matt, say hi. I need to leave.
I didn't even know MMXM was here before.
I know, because I'm just seeing drop a heart if you support Blue Guardian every 5 seconds in the chat.
Or someone says, "Give me a giveaway."
Or giveaway.
Yes, giveaway.
I'm losing my mind over here. But yeah, I want the primary focus to be on the trading education for you guys. And then at the end of the live stream, that's when we could do the giveaways for you guys. Looking for trade ideas, trading education, and also psychology rants that could also help too. Why don't you sell it? I'm willing to buy. Sell what?
He wants to buy my bot.
Oh.
To be honest, it's not worth me selling because most people that want trading robots or like stuff like that, they just want results fast. And I'll tell you that in trading, there's nothing called results fast. You might see results quickly after you've struggled for years on end. But
I wouldn't be surprised if NQ pops from right here.
No, don't say that.
NQ is probably going to run.
Same with ES. I think ES has got that high. 100K entry price.
I don't see why we wouldn't pop from here. I just can't believe how choppy this PA has been.
To be honest, it's been like that since August. You will get like 3 good days out of the week. The other 2 will be horrible.
NQ should respect this OB. And we should take out Friday's high.
Is this the forever model that everyone talks about?
Well, we're not even trading away from a fair value gap. It's literally just marking off an SMT at a low. ES actually tagged a 15-minute gap though. NQ is so much higher, closer to the to Friday's high. I think that's ES might follow suit and gain some speed. Dow still needs to crack off the SMT that's between the London highs. But
honestly, the Dow is just oppositely correlated nowadays.
It's literally, it'll always be like that. It'll always be like NASDAQ shows strength in the market. YM will show weakness. And then ES is somewhere in the middle, consolidated.
Yeah.
Or if NASDAQ shows weakness, the Dow Jones shows strength. ES, again, will be in the middle.
That was literally today. Today was horrible.
Bro, they put T in timeout.
Why?
How?
Was it the fake T?
No, he just screenshot it and sent it to me. How are you going to put T in timeout? Who just did that? That's insane. Please share. Oh, so my Instagram is just Matt on here. I'll type it out.
No way, T in timeout.
They put T in timeout. That's my Instagram. And then Ralph's is just day trading Ralph.
Dude, did you see Ryan's thumbnail?
It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Like,
That had
literally
me
the worst
crying.
thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, let me see. Any opinions on USD JPY?
USD JPY.
Dude, that market was so good like a year or two ago. This was 2 years ago, actually.
Used to
Or, like, that's when everyone was on.
Zen trick of the day. Behind the back. Nope. Nope. Shit. Damn. Oh my god, I'm actually selling.
You sold.
I got it.
Bro, someone wants to speak to you, Matt.
Talk to me bad? What do you want to know? Yo, tank top show. Oh,
Yo,
tank top show. He called me tank top. What? Yo, what? I'll show for the people that I guess are kind of new here.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
will show you the trade that I took today on oil, but I already showed it in the morning. I'll show you again. So my strategy is heavily reliant on SMT divergence and external highs and lows and internal range liquidity pools, which are fair value gaps. So external highs and lows are also just swing highs and lows for the people that don't know that as well. So always what I do is I start off my analysis from higher time frame perspectives. This is what I did going into the new week and what I was locating for price to gravitate to most likely into this entire trading week. So what I saw on oil was a start off from previous week and opening the new monthly candle was an SMT divergence between the previous monthly highs on gasoline futures and oil. As you can see here, oil making a lower high while the gasoline futures took out that previous monthly high. So that is a cracking correlation showing indication of weakness on oil. Go to the daily chart. Following suit, this is that monthly high that we did not take out, or that we made the lower high on oil and we made the higher high on gasoline futures. Now, if I look closer again, fractalize it even more, the daily chart here, if I look at HO, what did HO do? It tagged a daily bearish fair value gap right here. We had the same daily bearish fair value gap on the correlated pair oil, which failed to tag it. So this leads me to believe that this gap will be led as a breakaway and it won't be traded into. So since we have the internal range liquidity pool tag, we want to see price draw down into the external low, which would be here. Because price does what? Moves from internal to external and external to internal. That's literally just the way the market moves. Now, since we have this little SMT on the daily, I went down to a lower time frame for execution moving into the day. And I can see that this is the SMT that was set in here. And this big drop move here occurred at 6 o'clock during our New York AM session. The whole overnight was just a retracement higher back into the range and giving the idea of a open, high, low close daily candle print. So if I go to the 15-minute chart, this is where my model of execution would come into play. So make this a bigger screen. right here, replay price a little bit. Right here was when we printed in that daily SMT divergence. Now, this candle here is very important to me. Why? Because it does something significant into the price delivery. It clears resting liquidity, a short-term high resting here, like this, while at the same time closing below that high. You can see the body, the wick is just doing the damage. So at this point, when I see this happen and we create a higher time from SMT, I'm kind of like on warning mode and I'm waiting to see what is price willing to do next. Because if I see this from a higher time frame, I want to see if the lower time frame is aligning with that. So next, all I do is wait to see if price can close below this candle's opening price. And if we do, that labels a bearish order block and a change in state of delivery for me to execute. This is my forever model. So what happens? I wait. Nothing is happening just yet. We're getting our first indication of bearish price action. Price is now violating its first bullish PD ray, closing off that 15-minute gap. Then the next 15-minute candle here closes below that candle's opening price. So what did I do at this point? I took a short from that candle's opening price, stop loss at the candle high right here, and then targeting a 1 to 2 risk to reward, just like this. So all I do, next candle, tags me in here, and then it is a bloodbath, bleed show, clears out down to Asia lows. And that took 15, 30, 45 hour.
That was so clean. I wish I was watching oil today.
Very, 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 very clean. Did that make sense to you guys? Did you guys kind of understand how I went about that?
I find futures better than well, yeah, futures is a lot better because you're not trading with manipulated brokers.
Yeah,
and spreads getting widened on you.
I did take this short. The process is very simplistic and pretty easy.
Someone said repeat. Repeat all of that again.
When you say the market moves from internal to external, okay, so here I'll make like a little schematic, and then Rauf, I'll let you share your screen for a little bit because I've been hot.
Right,
so in a bullish market, how does price move? Price has an impulse, a retracement, impulse, retracement, impulse. This is looking at price from a higher time frame perspective. This is exactly what we do when price is in bullish order flow. Now, when price has its impulse, what does it do? It creates a swing high. A swing high is an external range liquidity pool. When it has its retracement, after this impulse, what does price leave behind? Imbalances and fair value gaps. Imbalances and fair value gaps are internal range liquidity pools. So this would be an IRL, and this would be an ERL, external range. Now, if price creates an external range high, it retraces into an internal range liquidity pool. What will price do again? Impulse to then take out that external high. Make another external high again like this, creating another internal range liquidity pool just like this. After we retrace into that internal range liquidity pool, price will impulse again to take out that external high. That is how a bullish market moves. Vice versa, if we're in a bearish market, we create an impulse low, we create an external range low swing, price retraces into an internal range liquidity pool, continue in bearish order flow, just like this. Nothing fancy, just another way of looking at how price is delivered in the market. How do you keep your emotions in check when facing a losing streak? This, in my opinion, it's all based off of confidence behind your edge. If you know you have a working system and you know price, or you know how price is delivered in the markets, and you stay strict with your approach, if you're on the losing streak, just manage your risk properly. AKA, one, keeping yourself within daily limitations. I have a very fine rule with myself. If I lose 2 trades in a day, I'm done trading for that day. If I lose 4 trades in a week, I'm done trading for that week. And I come at the end of the week and I review everything that I did right, everything that I did wrong, and what can I fine tune, what can I tweak better. Did I risk proper on every single trade that I take? If I take one losing trade, the next trade that I take, if I'm going in again to the market, I will drop that risk in half. So if I risk 1% and I lose, the next trade that I take, I will risk 0.5%. And then at max in a given day, I will lose 1.5% on my account. So a big thing in regards to managing your emotions on losing streaks is making sure your risk is played out proper, while at the same time trusting your edge, and not just because you're losing, you're switching to a completely different strategy when you had something that was working in the past, but just might not be working now. Like, let's say you thrive in trending markets, but price is now in a range. Obviously, if you thrive in trending markets and price is ranging, that's not something that complements your model or complements your edge. Reduce your risk, take a step back, or take some time off of the charts when price clears out of the range. My opinion.
To be honest, I agree with that. Most people just end up changing strategies when they take a few losses. Oh, wait, I'm trying to fix this out. Wait, let me try to share my screen.
Oh yeah, here. Let me I'm gonna remove myself from the stage and then you hop in.
All right, let me know if you guys can see that.
I trade New York AM session. If there's no news like today, if there's no news, I'm reliant on 9:30 open for equities. And if there is news, I will be watching price after the 8:30 high impact news driver to see if high impact news created the manipulation, and then I can capitalize on the continuation post the news release. And then 9:30 continues, anticipating 8:30 is the Judas.
Could you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So, wanted to go over today. Took a short on NQ in the London session. So, those of you that don't know how I trade, I basically just focus on time-based ranges. So, like every single day, this might get pretty boring, but every single day there's going to be one daily candle. So that's guaranteed to you every single day. And within that, there's going to be very specific ranges that are going to form with liquidity above, liquidity below. So one thing you need to understand is it's not just you trading these markets. There's trillions of dollars going into these markets every single day. So once you understand that the market's actually manipulated and you don't need to try and beat the market maker that everyone thinks about, if you can think of it as there's a huge pie on the table, all you can get basically is the crumbs, and one day you'll end up getting a slice of that pie that's going to be the big sell-off day, big buying day, whatever. So that's what you need to understand. The markets are manipulated, but they're manipulated to a point that you can make money. So that's my theory on these markets every single day. I'm looking for a time-based range. So this one starts at 1:12 New York time, ends at 2:12 New York time. So very simple. All I'm looking for is a run on liquidity after 3 a.m. So this was my short today. 3 a.m. right here. We take out the high. I'm looking for a run back to here. So this is a rejection block to me. Opening price. This is worth a short. And in London, I'm not looking for like that big of a stop. I think my stop loss only was around 8 points this day or today. And all I'm looking for is 30 points and I can get out. But again, the theory is I'm looking for the run at the opposing end of the range of this. So over here today in New York, all I can do, so this is why I'm very specific about my trading. I'm always looking to do one thing. I don't switch bias randomly throughout the session. Like I'm feeling bullish, I'm feeling bearish. I have to know exactly what I'm looking for, and that's where most of you need to get to a point of as well. So every single day, I'm looking for either if the market's bullish or bearish. Pretty simple, right? But whatever my range tells me, that's where I'm going to frame my bias from. So we have a high, we have a low. This today, all I could do was short the market. So this is where I shorted today at 23,841. This was my short again in New York. Same thing. I had a 20-point stop. I'm looking for opposing end of the range. I'm actually still looking for a short at 12, but this is too low for me right now. So this was my short over here. Price drops off. When I see this, I'm moving to break even. So I'm quite aggressive with my break even, especially when Dow Jones is already taken out the low. So Dow took this low. So for me, I'm already cautious of anything else. So worst case scenario, it hits my break even. But every single day, I've determined my risk. So if the market's bullish and my model tells me to sell, I'm going to sell it regardless. So I don't care if I take a loss. And that's where a lot of people struggle with. They don't have a predetermined bias for the market. They don't even have risk that they're going to take on the next 5 trades, never mind the next trade. That's why most traders fail at this business, because most of them don't know how to manage their risk or know what to look for.
Exactly.
And what else would we? Well, yeah, that's kind of where I stand with NQ. What I was looking for today, I would love to take a trade, but this is where we've been in a chop. So I don't know where I want to get in on this market. So for me, this is one thing that I look for. So this is a low that was made within the market, and this is a high, right? So pretty simple stuff. When there's no fair value gaps or areas of fair value, the market's going to seek an equilibrium. So it's at 50%. So for me here, I'm like, yes, I can make money buying this market. Yes, I can make money selling this market. So for me now, I'm like, this is 50-50. It's a maybe market. And I don't like to trade in maybes. I want to trade in one specific bias, bullish or bearish, and then I want to trade along with that.
Fascinating.
Did you like that? This is the stuff that I bore my mentorship students with.
So what signaled you to enter, Rauf?
Signal today was this is a rejection block purely from the London session. This one, I'm mainly trading off wicks. And one thing for me is I'll never buy the market below all lows. Sorry, what do you call it? I never buy the market above old highs, and I'll never sell the market below all lows. So even when we're trading here, right, for example, I'm not looking to sell this market once it's dropped lower. I already have a predetermined bias for this. For example, we had an OB. I'm looking for this OB to hold. I'm going to sell into this. But for me, this is a market that's in a chop, so I don't really have anything right now. But you could really go, it goes a lot deeper about these ranges, but that's the easy version to it.
Wait, Rauf, Nick is here. How do we get them to be it needs to be a 3-person view?
No, Dick's here.
Yeah. Like
We're going to add him to the stage now.
Yeah, I know, but the layout will be tweaked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if we can get this. We could try it. It's that third overlay. If you're able to do it.
All right, keep doing your thing on the charts then.
My thing. But a little extra might go down first, but I mean, this is like the most oversimplified version of how I look at the markets. It's not like everything, right? I'm not gonna bore you guys too much. How long is the stream? I mean, however long you want it to be. Yeah, I mean, this sell-off on Dow, this is what I was looking for on NQ. Kind of hit into my target. I had 45,322. That's what I was looking for. Pretty nice. NDS I was looking for. So this is my time-based range. You guys can see ES gave a nice short in New York. NQ gave a nice short in London, but it is what it is. I mean, most people can't even accept the risk that they're going to take in the next position, which I would highly recommend you start thinking about. Going ahead, though, I'm pretty bearish on DXY. I mean, I think small kick and drop. This is what I'm currently in on Euro. This is my buy. I'm still looking for this run of this high, like 18553. If we can get it, I'm looking for. This is basically how I confirm the market wants to trade in that direction or not. So we have a range, high to the low. I'm looking for price close above 0.25. Tank top is nice.
I know.
That's crazy work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, NQES is a correlation. How do I so basically everything goes off my time-based ranges. So you don't need to focus on my time-based ranges. You can just focus on your own strategy, right? But whatever my strategy tells me for the day, I'm going to do that. So for ES, all I can do before the open, choppy example, but all I can do here is we have a high, we have a low. So liquidity rests below this, liquidity rests above there, quote unquote, and then we have liquidity above my time-based range. So once we take out this high at 930 right here, all I can do is short this market. So I'm not gonna, if the market pushes higher, I'm not gonna chase it if it goes to the upside. All I can do is sell it. That's what my strategy says. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm looking for the run at the opposing end of the range. Only thing I could.
Ralph, are you ready to do the giveaway for everybody?
Yeah. Let's pick some of the winners. Did Nick not get in?
We just need to figure out this. We need to figure out the 3-person stage because it's not set up on the layout yet. So I don't want to do anything and like have it like all blanked out. So if anything, we could do it tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's try that.
All right. So what we will do for the giveaway for you guys. Oh, and here's the 3-person layout. Three. P. We're going to give away 10 accounts for you guys.
Yay, giveaway time. All right. I bet everyone that was watching for the giveaway already hopped off because they got bored waiting for the giveaway. Finally, you guys get your accounts.
All right. So we're going to pick 10 random people. And I guess what do you want to do? Like literally just close our eyes in the first 10 people that we see? Or actually we can make them type something. And I'll make them type. So I'm going to pick 5 people. Ralph is going to pick 5 people. And
all right,
you guys, for me, whoever is the fastest typer, I can also spell this correctly too. And I know exactly how it's spelled. So the first 5 people that type Sydney Sweeney get a free account. And you have to spell it correctly. And if you don't, sorry. Sydney Sweeney. Boom. There's one. Yoda.
How did you select him?
Another one. Okay, wait. Oh my God. Wait. Oh, okay, this is a lot. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're cooked, buddy.
Okay. Gladiator. Boom. Some of these people that spelled this is actually hilarious. Nope. All right, I got my 5. All right. Okay.
You got 5?
Hold
How
on.
did you pick them?
I just clicked them. Hold on. Now I have to get this. Did get those 5. I clicked them.
Please stop spamming the chat.
Oh, that was Sidney. Come on.
How do I pick these? Let me do I don't know how to do this.
All right. So, hold on a second. Okay, cool. So, El Saint, Gladiator. Make sure that Yoda. And let's see who else it was. Louis. And yeah, the ones that I picked on stream and showcased your name. This is also pre-recorded, so you'll be notified. Go to the Blue Guardian Futures server, open a Discord ticket, and then your account will be issued to you.
All right, you want to pick my winners?
No.
I'm just going to get them to comment something.
Pick your winners.
How do I pick them, though? What did you press?
I just clicked their name and I noted them. Make sure that you guys go to the Blue Guardian Futures Discord and you will get your account.
All right, Matt. All right. Mine is very simple, right? First 5 people to comment DTR, I'll give you 5 accounts.
Don't be discouraged if you miss the giveaway. Every single stream that we do will be a giveaway.
That's 1. The quiz raid. LB. That's 2. That's 3. Chris. Wait, bro, this chat's frozen. All right, trading with Scott. Is that 4?
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. And Mr. Profiter. All right, that's 5. So if you guys want a bonus, just use my code DTR. Message me on Instagram if you used it. I'll give you an extra free account. Fuck it. I'll pay for it. Out of my pocket for you guys. That's how much I'll hook you up. Unless you buy like 10 accounts, then I'm not buying you anymore. I'm not doing anything like that. But yeah, that's 5 from me.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna pick my Twitter giveaway winners as well. Give you some more, and then tomorrow we'll do some. What do you call it? Another giveaway on stream as well. So yeah.
And also, the schedule in which we are streaming every single week from this point on. Rauf, do you want to tell them when you are streaming?
Yeah, so I'm streaming on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll do it at 9 a.m. Eastern time. When are you? I think it's to you tomorrow, right?
I am Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single week. same thing, giveaways, education, trading, psychology rants, the whole 9 yards. And I know for a fact that if you guys stay consistent with these streams with us, you guys will see your trading impact or your trading journey and what you're learning in this, I guess, business develop tremendously.
Yeah, and if you guys do have any questions or want to go over something, I mean, just check out how me and Matt trade. Just look at our channels. You can probably break down exactly how Matt looks at the market, how I look at the market. It's pretty similar, same approaches, just a few different tweaks, but we end up still having the same bias. So if you guys want to check that out, I definitely recommend it because we'll be streaming together, building biases, trading. So, or where price will flow in time. But yeah.
But thank you guys for being a part of the first live stream on Guardian TV. If you are already not subscribed, subscribe, turn notifications on, and I look forward to this long journey together. And hopefully you guys stick along, make some money, pass some accounts, and we all win together, because that is the whole end all be all goal for all of us as traders. So right again, we're back at it tomorrow and for the rest of the week.
All right. Sounds good. Take it easy, everyone.
Take care, y'all, and have a great rest of your day. Deuces, everyone.